Okay, this is a rough draft of a revelation I had, entitled Revisiting Hope. It's not what most people think it is. And I recorded this on October 13th, recorded it down on paper here. But I had been studying about hope for a while because I feel like hope gets such a bad rap. We look at hope, we tend to, and I say that we, the collective consciousness of the world, most people, I believe, if I'm being honest, most of us, self included, at least at one point, I'm literally in training myself to redefine hope when I refer to hope. Because the other day I was saying something and I said, I hope. And I knew for a fact that was buried deep in my subconscious because it was really equating to wishing and wondering about something that I wanted to happen. And yeah, this is some good stuff here. I'm going to read some of it. It's so deep. I know it was of God, and remember that because I discuss hope being something of God in this. I want to read it, and you just let me know what you think about it, and I'll go deeper into it. The word hope used to bring me a feeling of might in regards to manifesting the good that I desire in life. It even felt like it was a waiting period for an external God of some sorts to decide if I could have whatever it is that I was wanting to, materialize here in my life. Hope has been perverted on a huge collective scale, Biblically speaking, hope is of God. If you look through the Bible, you will find this out for yourself. You got to really, really dive deep in there, and you're going to see that what hope really is. It is far more important than we could ever realize. In fact, I believe it is a core component of our relationship with the Father, creative power, God, in us, as us. So what is it then? After scouring the web, books, and religious text, or spiritual text rather, and most importantly, the higher spaces of my very own consciousness, I went for answers. My subjective perspective and thoughts are on it are very, very simple. Hope, is resilience and trust in God. That is resilience to ourselves, our desires, our goals, and trust in all that we are assured of, which is faith. So what I was saying right there, if that sounds more complicated than it needs to, what resiliency and trust is, it's something that we offer to God in exchange for belief. Yeah, that's really what it is. And I went on to say that without resilience and trust as a foundation in our belief, in our godliness, this is about us. This is about ourselves. This is a belief in your very own godliness of who you are, knowing who you are. It's not about an external God that's in a chair up in the sky, ready to say, I'll see if I'll let you have that, because I don't know. We gonna see. That's not what hope is. We will be easily swayed even after exercising faith, which is loyalty to the unseen reality. Hope gets us through the seen. That's here on this material world, that's in this reflectionary world that we're looking at, right? But that we've already selected and curated from our emotionally charged, our emotionally charged thoughts, beliefs, assumptions, whatever it is, how we communicating with God, as God, with God and as God. And things are getting deeply embedded into our subconscious, via those emotionally charged, whatever coming up beliefs. You'll have stuff that's buried deep down, and that is what hope does. and I went on to say that it's a string, it's a divine string of certainty that tethers us to our source. In true reality. Where is true reality? True reality is not here in the physical world. True reality is our imagination, the mental plane, where things are, I would say, selected from that divine mind where unlimited possibilities exist. We need something to remind us that we are not this what we call reality, the real world. We are not this. That is not our origin. This is our reflection. God has his purpose for us having this reflectionary world, and it doesn't start here, it ends here, really, if that makes sense. So I kind of got to go backwards. And to me, I imagine hope being like a kite, that's so high up you can't even see it, but it's this string that no one can see but you. But you can see that string. You can feel that string, even more importantly. You can feel that string, and it ties you to divinity. It ties you to, that string is just like a reminder that, everything gonna be okay. Don't give up. It ain't what it all seems, It's just, this is as he says, a keyed low world. That's what Neville Goddard says, keyed low. We are at the maximum or the limit of opacity here. Matter is as thick as it's gonna be here. So we're looking at this world thinking that we're creating from here, and we're really not. This is literally a living mirror, which we all know when you're looking in a mirror, there's so much more that meets the eye than that mirror. A mirror will only show you so much. It doesn't show you, look in a mirror, it doesn't show you the beauty, the inner beauty that's inside of a person. It may show outer beauty, or it may show ugly. To be honest with you, it'll show whatever that person believes, but it's still not showing everything. So in my opinion, hope, and that is what's on the opposite end of that string. That string is it is a part, that string is a part of it, and on the opposite end is the God, the resiliency. The resiliency and the trust is here, and we're just got that. You can't see it, can't nobody else see it, you can't even convince them that it's there, but it's there, and it just ties us into God, our godliness, our very own godliness. It's like it just reminds you that, hey, you're more than this. Very few people are willing to believe that, though. Very few. And it's available for us all. But so I encourage you to believe in hope being more than a wish, more than a wonder. I wonder if, I wish that. No. The hope of God is, I know. I have faith, and I trust that the love of God gon' pour that out for me. And I'm telling you, it'll change your whole mind about it. I'll talk to y'all later.